Hi, I'm Kevin Lopez with Microsoft. I'm on the Azure Stack Global Black Belt team, and I'm joined here today by David Phillips.
Hi, thanks a lot. I'm David Phillips. I'm with HPE, and I'm part of our HPE Alliance team focused on hybrid IT solutions.
Thanks, David. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Azure Stack. We'll do kind of a brief review, really high level. So Azure and Azure Stack, what is it? Azure Stack is an extension of Azure. You could look at the slide behind me and it'll tell you a little bit about what's on both and how we like to make sure that our customers know that Azure and Azure Stack can meet their needs for everything that they need to do with public and hybrid cloud. And so joining me today again is David. And David, I got about 4 questions for you. So let's start with the first one. Azure Stack's been GA now for a few months. How are things going?
That's a good question, right? Yeah, it's been out for a few months. We're really excited for it to get out and launched. We've seen some great momentum. Today, over 40% of the overall unit sales that Microsoft has seen have been from HPE. So we're thrilled to see just the unit volume there. Strong sales around the US. We saw a lot in EMEA with our service providers here in the US and in the APJ, APAC region. Seen sales pick up as well. Even this past month, right, we saw 131 net new opportunities come into the pipeline. So the sales have been there. We're seeing more momentum come into play, more customers interested in Azure Stack, understanding how it could fit into their environment. So really pleased with the partnership we have and the momentum we're seeing in the business.
That's great news. So when you think about it, what are a few of the key differentiators from HPE's perspective?
You know, one of the main ones that we've been seeing today is really giving customers the option to choose their configuration for Azure Stack. And this has come down to really the number of scale units they want to have in their environment and the strength of the memory and the processing speed within Azure Stack. And so that flexibility has allowed customers to really select the right configuration for their environment to grow out their solution. So that really today has been a strong contributor to the sales that we've seen of that flexibility for Azure Stack.
Flexibility is key. We've seen that with a lot of customers as well. So with customers today purchasing, even Azure as a service and all the different service offerings, what's HPE doing to meet customer demands for as a service type of thing?
You're absolutely right? I mean, there's an IDC study that says by 2020, 80% of really how hardware and software will be consumed will be really more on an OpEx model, right? So they really need to deliver a subscription-based approach.
Sure.
And so we too at HPE see this is important, and we have an offering for that. It's part of HPE's GreenLake flexible capacity offering. And what this does is it provides customers an option to say, look, really you don't need to go out and do that big upfront purchase. You have the opportunity to really buy what you need today and grow into that solution and really have the flexibility of the elasticity. So if your solution kind of goes up more from usage or down, flex capacity will help do that. And that provides really a great opportunity for customers to leverage that as you pay-as-you-go service do that for both hardware and software and services, delivering kind of that monthly price that they're looking for.
Oh, that's great. Being a former customer, that means a lot to me. I can understand how customers would be really interested in that.
Yes, and conserving that capital, right?
Right.
Too.
Absolutely. So for those customers interested, if I'm an interested customer, I know what I want to do with, I'm maybe already doing something in Azure, I want to explore Azure Stack, and now I'm ready to go, what can you do? What are the next steps?
Yeah, this is actually the really important point for customers in that journey of learning really what Azure Stack is, but more importantly, how do you take that next step forward? And a really important investment that we have with Microsoft is the Azure Stack Innovation Center. And that center is a great opportunity for customers to come in and learn more about Azure Stack and start to plan their journey of how they're going to embrace the solution for that hybrid model. And that's understanding which applications are the right fit. Should they reside in public? Should they reside on Azure Stack? And so that's a very important component. But another resource that we continue to do at HPE is make investments. And so an investment we did back in the October timeframe was an investment in a company called CTP, Cloud Technology Partners. And what they brought to the table is that expertise. They've been out there working with customers in the cloud, helping that migration. And really you need a methodology to help those customers in that approach to ensure you have the security compliance, ensure you've got buy-in from all regulatory needs that are out there. And CTP has that experience. And so they're now woven into our Point Next solution, helping customers along this journey and providing that guidance they need to move forward in a way that's successful for their business.
Excellent, excellent. That's good stuff. Well, that's our couple minutes here with HPE. Thank you again for joining us. When you have questions on Azure Stack, you want to get to your team, look up the Global Black Belts, and if you want to know more from the HPE folks, let us know. We'll make the introduction to David and his team.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.